why they call, and that's why they call me the Biscuit Baron.
Hello everyone, back
Oh
with
yeah, by
another...
the way, Ollie, I found this meme. The friend sent it to me, but I don't feel it actually applies to any of us.
Back with another One Piece Pirate
It's called Choose Your Brit.
Let Jack get his intro out, please.
Oh yes, Jack, go right ahead.
We're streaming another Pirate Warriors.
How far are you into Pirate Warriors, by the way?
Well, I've unlocked quite a few characters on the treasure log. In the dramatic log, the last thing I did... What was it, Ollie? Who did I last fight?
Who was it?
There was the Alabaster arc, there was the one after that, that's the one where Usopp has to fight Luffy. I'm on the third one, I'm on the third arc.
Yeah.
Isn't this music just really... I don't know why, but this music suddenly... The music in this game makes me want to drink something.
Oh, there's a thought, let me just affect the volume for you. I turned it down for a bit because I've been watching One Piece while playing.
Nice. So, yeah, I got this meme sent to me called Choose Your Brit, but I don't think it applies to anyone we know. Or even us. Like, there's Dino, the salesman, dropped out of sixth form after first year, works in sales, charismatic but lacks empathy, lives in a soulless new build, born to play FIFA but forced to watch Love Island.
This is what how Zoro is now in my game. I maxed him out a bit.
Okay, Zoro was my main for so long. Until I got Carrot, and then Carrot became my main, and then Kaido became my main.
He's my main as well now, until I upgrade Shanks. Shanks reminds me of Sephiroth. He's basically Pirate Sephiroth.
Yes, even I, the mighty Sephiroth! Kev, the chip shop warrior, will hog the middle lane, hates foreign truck drivers for lacking honour, alternates between the pub and the chippy. No, neither of these two are like anyone I know. Bazza, the proud son of Hull.
Okay,
Just as...
So do I get on the Twitch then?
If you'd like to.
Think I'm gonna have a breakdown.
Zoro. I eventually did find that DLC quest line.
Oh, good.
I've been getting S ranks left, right, and centre playing as Zoro in the treasure log.
I found Zoro is the easiest one to pick up.
Oh yeah. I mean, again, I switched to Carrot because of Carrot's... well, Carrot has a few... If you know how to activate the combos, you can do a few electric ground... area of effect ground attacks.
Okay, on to the dramatic log.
And Kaido is just so big, he can just run into things and hurt them.
Yes, I haven't unlocked him yet, but I have unlocked Teach, and my god, he's a monster.
Yes.
I'm on the Summit War arc now.
Yeah.
Ah, right, yeah, that's what I referred to as the Avengers Endgame of One Piece.
Straw Hat Pirates, assemble.
And
I'll be back
Jack,
in just a second.
Oh, sorry.
モリアが支配する島スリラーバークに乗り込み激闘の末モリアを倒すことに成功した一味だそこにもう一人の七部下にバーソロミュー・クマが現れた
Oh, the game skips over Thriller Bar.
Oh yeah, you haven't played much of this, have you?
No, I'm still in the I never finished the Enies Lobby arc in the game. I'm caught up with other games. I'll probably stream this myself from my PS5. My PS4 is basically a Blu-ray player and anime streaming box now.
Oh, that's the time he got the beating, didn't he?
Yeah, nothing happened. Brooke.
Yes, Brooke's an annoying.
Jack, guess who they brought? Guess what they brought back for the Beast Wars comic, though?
Who did they brought back this time?
Megatron's rubber duck.
Really? Oh, him
Yeah, they
again.
brought his rubber. They brought his rubber duck back. Oh, David K.
Suppose they had to, I guess.
Seriously though, you've got to see David K do his Megatron voice every Christmas.
I keep thinking you're going to say David Cage.
So what the hell?
No, David K, the voice of Megatron. Every year he does the voice of Megatron and then does a Christmas message to the fans.
So what?
Kind of like what DC
here?
Douglas used to do for Wesker. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
So what
Soon the bells will call.
So what the hell's happening here, Ollie?
I mean, Ollie, you want to explain why they're having a war?
Ah, right, that's Sabo the Archipelago. Oh, well, they're really glossing over stuff here.
This is what I was trying to explain earlier.
Who should I play as, Kid or Law?
They gloss over so much of the plot, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, I like Trafalgar Law, but Kid's cool too.
Yeah, I think I'll go for my lawful evil approach. Chelsea 990, what's up to you? I hope you're doing well. Is this Mahmood by any chance? That was a question to the guy in the chat.
Ah, yeah. I see.
Ladies and gentlemen, my best friend from junior school, Mahmood Naji. He's the doctor I told you about earlier.
Oh, nice.
Feel free to join us in the Discord, old friend. I know I invited you. I must have done. Lost his previous Twitch, so had to make a new one. Who the hell is Beg? Beggy, or whatever his name is.
Beggy. That's the gangster pirate.
Huh.
He can turn into a castle, but he can also go inside.
He can turn into a dinosaur, right?
I think so, yeah. X-Drake, yeah.
Dio! You say just like Dio in part 8. Oh yeah, later Dio can turn into a dinosaur.
But he's dead. Definitely. Forever.
Yeah, there's also one where he's the President of the United States. Did you not see my thing in the post of all the villains in JoJo?
Of course he didn't, Sam. When does Ollie ever do that?
Quite a few times when he wants to see Lord Flashheart as a Jedi.
Yeah, but that was
okay,
Lord
here
Flashheart.
It is. Basically,
I must not have put that together.
Okay, the villains of JoJo are Dio Brando, Super Not Dio Brothers, Dio again, not Dio, Dio's stand dealer, Dio's boyfriend, Dio's babies, Dio but he's a dinosaur, and Dio but he's the President of the United States. They're not all the same person, by the way. Dio as a dinosaur is not, the same Dio, I don't think. I think it's a different universe Dio.
So you are on Sabo the Archipelago. Do you want me to tell you everything that happens?
By all means.
Ollie, have you not seen how much this glosses over? This couldn't be... This thing is so glossed over, I'm seeing my face in it.
I will tell you what you need to know so that you're not lost at any point. Right, so the island they are on is the halfway point of the Grand Line.
Yeah.
There are other routes you could take to get there, but they all converge on that point. So you meet a lot of new pirates there, hence Law and Kid. It is also a favoured hangout of the Celestial Dragons, who, if you remember that Eye Patch Wolf video I've shown you, basically own the world government. They're a really rich family who can, in this arc, one of them shoots a civilian in the face for not bowing when they were trying to get their friend to a hospital.
Sounds like the pirate from The Simpsons. Might I suggest instead of burying it, we use the gold to buy things, things we like?
I know we usually bury the treasure, but what if?
The map has now been written on this cracker, which I will entrust to my parrot.
Which...
My lose condition is any supernova pirates get defeated.
Oh, is that what?
Defeat Marine Commander and
Supernova!
As you can see, I've maxed out. I've got 100% of the growth map.
Ah, yes, the growth map.
The challenge of that. Oh, hold on. So yeah, they. Luffy may have started a war because on their way there they meet up with Hatchin again from Arlong Park, who is trying to rescue a mermaid. He's a good guy now.
Oh. Did a face turn, did he?
He left the Arlong pirates off screen because he never liked how they were treating Nami. And Arlong admitting that he was just going to exploit her until he threw the map of the world, and then getting beaten was sort of the last straw. Of course, Nami doesn't care. Nami doesn't care how bad he feels about it. She was, like, held hostage for her entire life.
Hope no one minds while I'm upgrading lore here.
Yeah. So she's none too quick to forgive him. But they help his mermaid friend anyway. And in exchange, they take them to Sabaody Archipelago, and Hatchin says, Luffy, no matter what you see, no matter what you do, don't react in any way other than is expected. And the reason for that is, if the celestial dragons catch you so much as breathing in a way that they don't like, you're dead.
I think just that will do, I think.
Yeah.
I'll save
and
you.
They're such insufferable snobs that they wear like space bubble helmets so that they don't have to breathe the same air as the commoners.
This sounds... You know how they used to... Remember how when they used to make villains who were so hateable because they behaved in such a way that was, clearly wrong?
Yeah, this is that. But taken to its
I miss though.
conclusion.
I love it. I love it when they actually let villains be villains and not just be, the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, those
oh,
days
and
are
he
long
took
gone.
someone's fiance for... One of them took someone's girlfriend for their wife just because he happened to like her, and then killed him for objecting. They can do that in public, and the Marines will do nothing about it because, like, they own the...
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, I've had...
You can't do that, sir. You want to say that to my face, bitch?
Their mermaid friend is captured and auctioned off as a slave. Obviously, Luffy's having none of that. And this, the guy that did all those things that I mentioned shoots Hatchin. And then Luffy's had enough, so he slugs the celestial dragon in the face and sends him flying. Of course, this has brought down the entire Marine Corps upon them.
My friend,
oh no.
I know my friend's invited to this Discord channel, but I think he's having difficulty getting in. Can anyone offer any words of advice if he's still watching?
I don't know. I mean, sure, it's normally just as simple as clicking on stream voice chat and you're there.
That's what I tried to explain to him a moment ago.
I
I mean, he's on a mobile device from what I can tell.
Ah.
Anyone got any words of advice?
Not that I can think of.
Don't normally use Discord on a mobile device.
Sam, you do, don't you?
I'm using it on a tablet, which I guess technically counts, but I don't know. I've had no problem joining, so I don't know how I could actually help.
Ah,
Hello.
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 Hello, guys.
Hi there, Mahmood.
Hey.
How's things?
Yeah, not bad. You alright?
Yes, well enough, thanks.
Good. I'm probably going to be a bit of a creep. Okay, I'm playing PS4 at the same time, so I kind of just creep and listen to you guys probably.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're used to it. We have a friend who does worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Do we?
Yes. His name rhymes with Geb Strand.
Geb has gotten out of prison.
You haven't
The
known?
monster.
You didn't know? I'm just
Is
kidding.
his name actually Seb Graham, or?
What did you?
That's a weird name.
Did you figure that out?
Yeah.
I said he was smart, didn't I?
Yeah.
Gentlemen, you're talking to the one person who I don't mind saying is smarter than I am. Because it's true, he is smarter than me.
Oh, stop it.
Goodness, he might just make an entire imbecile. No, I'm kidding, of course.
Yes, Ollie's a bit of a comedian.
You left it open for the. Like, I was trying to evoke the thin blue line. It's like, me and CID have been pooling our intelligence. Goodness, between you must have made an imbecile.
Personally, I've always.
Very. Dude.
I prefer his. If I can't swing him a permit, I'm gonna lock a right dicky doodah, aren't I? I do not vet firearms applications to prevent you from looking a dicky doodah, Grim. Besides which, I could issue the fellow with a cruise missile permit, and you would still look a dicky doodah. It is not within my power to prevent you from looking like a dicky doodah. Only God or a large bag could do that. Okay, I think everything.
You guys tend to use Discord on your laptops or computers rather than on your mobile device.
For me, it's computers. Sam uses a tablet.
Ah.
I don't think he has a PC.
I do have a PC, I'm still getting it fixed up.
We look forward to the day when it is, Sam, because then you can join us on Discord.
I am as well, but at the moment, obviously, I'm not in the mood to deal with it with everything going on.
Yeah.
Which, again, I managed to get a bit more of a talk with them today, a bit more of a talk with them about an hour ago, and they've officially taken her off the antibiotics.
Yeah. I figured you...
So they've said that she doesn't need them anymore, so she should be okay. The infection should be sorted. It's now a matter of seeing how she does without dialysis, but they're not doing that until they take that off, until this evening.
Yeah.
A bit later this evening. But hopefully, if this works out well, it should mean that they can keep the pancreas under control and get straight to the gallbladder. Which in turn means that she should be hopefully be home a lot sooner.
Goodness.
I figured...
Do you mind if I ask who you're talking about?
Oh, my wife.
Oh wow, okay.
I figured this would make more sense to you, Mamu, you being a doctor.
What I took from that is it an issue with gallstones causing pancreatitis?
Yeah, basically she had just before Christmas, she was having a lot of pain and was keeping very quiet about it and wasn't telling us because she said, oh, I think it might just be a winter bug, but then she started being sick and collapsing all over the place, and then it naturally became, this isn't a winter flu, this is literally something more serious. Yeah. So they took her into the hospital, and then as soon as after a few days they said she's got gallstones, but because of how much the size of them, it's pressed on the pancreas and caused the infection, causing the pancreas to force enzymes all over the body. And she's got liquid retained all over her body at this point. She also wasn't eating properly, but wasn't telling us that she wasn't eating, so that hasn't helped. So they've spent the last, since just before Christmas, trying to get her nutrients back up. They've had her on antibiotics and a drainage on a belly for a bit.
Yeah.
But they keep having to move her from ward to ward. So currently she's in Edinburgh, because that's one of the only hospitals that has the equipment to do what they need to do, and she's been on a ventilator for a couple of days. So, yeah.
But is she back on the ward now, though?
Oh yeah, she's still on the wards, but they keep moving her from ward to ward because each ward has a different legal proceeding for how they can administer the oxygen. Like if she needs more oxygen, sometimes the ward is only allowed to give a certain amount before she has to go to a completely different one.
Oh man, hospital politics sucks ass.
I know. I'm slowly learning how horrible it really is.
Yeah.
So she can't talk right now, but she can apparently indicate through various hand signs what she wants. So until they get the thing, obviously get her off the ventilator, there's not much point in me going to visit and talk to her much.
Yeah.
But we are planning to go visit at some point because we're quite a ways away from Edinburgh.
Right.
That we're like maybe about a few hours away by car, so it'd take me a little while, and then I've got my daughter to deal with, so it's all about working around.
Goodness. Presumably, she if she's on a ventilator, she must be on ITU then, at whichever hospital.
Something like that. She was on the critical wards at what? Hold on, let's see. I've got the thing. She's on the critical care wards.
Yeah.
But I've got the numbers and everything, so they're keeping me updated whenever anything happens. But all they've told me at this point is her body's finally fighting back against the infection, so hopefully that means that her pancreas will start to get better, and that means they can finally get the gallbladder out.
Right.
Then the big game is going to be keeping the little one away, from climbing on her and everything when she gets back. But we've got my mother-in-law staying with me until she's vowed she's not going back to where she was staying until obviously she gets out of hospital. So it's been great to have her as support.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That sounds terrible.
It's okay, to be honest, as long as she's doing okay at this point. That's all that matters. And as soon as she gets home, I'll be even better.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got a whole fridge full of A&W for her.
Sounds good.
She grew up in the States. So she loves, certain sodas.
Oh yeah.
Well, her mom's an American, but she was born over here in Scotland, but they went over there for a little bit, so she's got certain tastes that are a nightmare to facilitate. She literally yells at me if I get the wrong... Well, she wanted to make s'mores one year, but it has to be the exact right kind of cracker.
Wow.
And they don't make graham crackers in the UK or, anywhere in Europe. So she keeps yelling, no, this isn't s'mores, this isn't the same thing. So her mom's actually managed to get some graham crackers and some Hershey's chocolate and the big-ass marshmallows and stuff, so we can do something like that eventually.
Is there some big, graham cracker black market going on?
No, it's just one of those annoying things that's really common in the United States, but just isn't seen outside of it. It's kind of what Twinkies were 10 years ago.
That reminds me of that scene from what was that film? The zombie one, with that guy who's obsessed with Twinkies.
Oh yeah. I can't. Zombieland.
Yeah, that's fine. That's jokes.
Yeah, the guy who's really mad about having Twinkies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember when I was at college, there was a guy from Canada who really loved Twinkies, and he was always bitching and moaning they didn't make them over here. And there was some market in Nuneaton at one point that brought in American snacks, and they just happened to have a few Twinkies. So I thought, fuck it, I'll pick one up just to see. And he devoured it like a fucking wild animal when I showed it to him.
I've never had one in my life.
But I just gave it to him, and he just tore into the wrapper and just ripped it to pieces in front of his girlfriend, who I'm sure was horrified.
Why do they get all the good stuff?
I don't know.
Sorry, I forgot to stream
Popeye sounds amazing.
I forgot to stream it on the Discord. Sorry about that.
We've got an American store in the town where I live, so I go over there occasionally to get her A&W or a Tootsie Roll fix.
Wow.
Yeah, she's very insistent on certain American snacks, and I'm like, fuck it, I want to try though. I'm not curious to try the Twinkie caramel latte drinks that they sell. That just looks horrible.
I always thought
and the
Twinkies
7-Up,
were just another version of
mojitos.
profiterole.
Those taste awful.
Do you know, it sounds like it'd be easier for you just to move to America.
Well, the thing is, we also have Tokyo Toys that sells like Japanese Kit Kats. So we had like a whole situation where we were sitting down in the living room just eating Japanese Kit Kats because they have like so many stupid flavors. It's ridiculous.
Jeez.
I think we had like some sake ones. We had some green tea. I think there were some caramel ones somewhere in there, but most of them did taste terrible.
Sake Kit Kat sounds disgusting.
They really aren't. They're actually not that bad.
What?
Oh no, some of the Kit Kats are actually nice.
Just the premise of Sake Kit Kat.
I know. From the premise, it sounds as ridiculous as beer milkshakes, but it somehow works.
Ollie, just out of curiosity, unless my eyes were deceiving me, when I was playing as Law back there, did I manifest explosives in very large quantities and make them land on people's heads?
Yes.
Law can do that.
Apparently.
Okay.
His power is very weird and ill-defined, but also...
A character in One Piece with weird and ill-defined powers. My God, what will they think of next?
Yeah, I think basically
relative to the rest of One Piece.
look, it's kind of like when I showed Ollie when Ollie was watching One Piece. That's why I thought it was probably the time to finally get him to watch JoJo, because he'd seen enough bizarre shit here that watching JoJo wouldn't affect him.
I don't know if you've watched the anime, Mahmood.
No, I haven't, no.
Yeah. Well, I hope you're
Though I
enjoying the game
suppose the only thing
stream.
that really did bother Ollie, I suppose the only thing that did bother Ollie at all was part 4 of JoJo, or anything involving the cherries.
It didn't bother me, it was just fun.
I mean that, and of course the magnetic sodomy.
You're not selling it.
No, I can't imagine he is.
No, you're not-
JoJo is just really fucking weird. It's hard to explain because honestly the worst part of it is the first part for a lot of people, but it's also necessary.
Sam does a better job of selling Transformers.
It's also
Yeah,
the only part
probably.
you can explain to someone else without it sounding batshit weird.
JoJo is batshit weird, that's the sad part.
I'm going to be doing my stop motion project soon, my friend. I've got what you could consider a green screen now. I just need to learn how to use it.
Oh wow, that's cool. So when do you reckon you'll start actually
I don't know. There's a camera guy at the theatre group who which I'm going back to on Tuesday.
Mhm.
I want to try and see if I can get some hints from someone who actually knows how these sorts of things work before I actually go ahead and start looking into tutorials.
I bet you could talk to some students, like film students from Warwick Uni or something, who'd be happy to get something on their CV. I don't know.
Well, possibly, if only I knew any.
I'm sure there's Facebook groups or something.
I don't go on Facebook.
True.
That's what.
No, probably knows a few film students.
Yeah, use Seb as a resource.
No.
Come on, use Seb as a resource. Make him do something useful.
No. The day I
Wow.
have to rely on
Even
Seb,
when it helped you, are you seriously saying that you would not, that even if it was to help you with your projects you really want to do, you wouldn't resort to asking Seb for help?
Hey, look, my Zoro map 2 is 100% acquired. That's not interesting, isn't it?
The fact that you've moved on speaks volumes.
That's a man of principle right there.
I am a man of principle.
What
I'll give you
what
that.
has Seb ever done to you?
What hasn't he done?
You don't want me to answer that question seriously, do you?
Well, he constantly puts words in my mouth. He's insulted
Kinky.
my intelligence a couple of times.
Okay.
And also he prank calls me.
Okay, now I completely understand.
I can't believe people still prank call. That was like
Yeah.
2 decades ago.
I know, it's fucking weird.
Yes, I just get the feeling, yes, he could be a resource, but it just doesn't feel like a reliable one.
I'll be honest. If
Did he
I
just make his
understand
head
completely. I mean,
disappear?
if Seb prank called me, I'd put fire ants in his hog's eye.
How could you do that all the way from Scotland?
You'd find a way.
Did he make his head disappear?
Yeah, well, Liz once said that she didn't think I could eat her face with my eyelids, and I proved her wrong.
Oh, you should never sleep.
They're going for a ride.
Time to go for a nice... Oh yeah, by the way, Ollie, my sister called me for the first time in over a year, and it was for the most useless thing ever. She messaged me and said, "Can I talk to you?" And I'm like, "What's wrong?" And she says, "What's that episode of South Park where Randy gets upset about Christopher Columbus?" And I'm like, "This is what you call me for? You don't want to talk about your niece, how we're doing, how my wife is in hospital? This is what you want to talk about?"
Well, it's nice that she thought of you at any rate, right?
I mean, I guess, but I'm just saying that priorities have never been... Sometimes I just wish I'd left her to die on the toilet, I swear to God.
Oh, that's not
Did you tell her which episode it was, though?
I did in the end, yes.
Ah, there you go. That's what matters.
Yeah, to her. Well, it's not like she's going to come up to England. She can't come up to Scotland. She can't behave herself without being racist.
Oh, wow.
No, she seriously cannot behave, and neither can my mom.
Goodness.
Well, my mom walked around Stirling shopping centre going, "Jesus, what a shithole. How can these Scots live like this?" I'm like, it's not that different to England. It's a shopping centre, you bitch.
Why is this
She
guy
was
got
more
three-
horrified that she... Oh, no. Do you know what she was actually upset by? Why does your McDonald's have have like a recycling thing in it?
Why does this guy have 3 question marks for a name? Does he not know who he is?
He's maybe trying to discover himself.
Well, he's gonna die discovering himself.
My sister got more upset with the fact that people weren't wearing kilts, and she actually flat out called a random person a jock.
Sounds like
She
my
almost
kind of
got,
person.
she almost got her teeth pulled out. You don't say that up here.
Isn't that, I think a bit of home nation racism is good fun.
Well, you say that. Look, the funny thing I've had to learn more being up here is the C word is completely okay to say up here as a regular word. It's a term of affection up here.
I like Australia.
Oh, well, no. My only experience with Australia is my wife's auntie lives over there,
Who the hell is this, Ollie?
but she takes very big exception to confusing her for a New Zealander.
He can turn into light.
No, that's a pretty big faux pas.
Yeah, it is. Although she said, I think she said, "Don't you compare me to those fucking Kiwis." I love her to pieces, though. She's such a lovely old woman.
Yeah. You know, I'm thinking of a Farnsworth moment here. If I said to your mother, "Madam, it's not necessary or wise to be racist," would she reply with, "You sound just like my tennis instructor"?
No, my sister would insist that she's not racist, but then go on to say racist things.
Oh.
My sister, unfortunately, has a horrible habit of saying things that are actually offensive to both the disabled and other races, and not think she's doing it. She's not, by the way, I just want to point out, she is not disabled in any way mentally, although questions have been raised.
Well, no need to dwell on it, I think.
Well, my big thing is that I don't live near her anymore, and I actually physically have not seen her since just after my wedding.
Well, you'll probably see her again if she ever has another question about South Park.
I won't see her, but I will definitely read whatever she's written.
Ah.
Or typed.
Depends how urgent the question is, maybe.
Probably. It's not going to be anything actually urgent because they don't want anything from me anymore.
Oh, that's sad.
It is, but my dad at least makes an effort, so I appreciate that.
That's good.
Yeah, my dad actually makes so much of an effort now, I'm surprised, and I love him for it.
That's the kind of wholesome, uplifting stuff we need on a Sunday evening, I think.
It is. I mean, considering I didn't see a lot of him as a kid, I really do appreciate it. And also, the way he met Ollie was something I will never erase from my mind. But hey ho. No, we still give him shit for that, by the way.
Well, don't on my behalf. But...
No, it's more that I earned it. He didn't. That's not how you say hello to a person. You don't refer to people as a cripple the first time you meet them.
Kizaru has his lights out. Oh no, he's recovered. What? That doesn't happen. Why is he
I can't
recovered?
believe I don't get to hear the whole story about how it... I wanted to hear the rest of that. What?
Well, Sam can go on for ages, so be careful what you wish for.
That depends entirely.
Basically, the first time I met Sam's dad, he said, so this is the cripple thing.
No tact. My dad has no fucking tact.
What was your response to that?
I was a bit taken aback, honestly. I didn't say much.
I mean,
I reckon that's one of those moments where you think, like, hours afterwards, you're like, oh, I should have said that.
Yeah.
well, to be fair, I'd spent years calling Ollie a wheelchair-confined lard goblin.
Nice.
Insulting each other was basically how we got through school.
Yeah.
I said hello for a while.
Yeah, for a while, but you know.
I do hope we're not testing friendships
if I've learned anything from being up here, you know you've got a good friend when you can just call each other by offensive names, you know, names that would normally offend each other, and you're just okay with it.
It's a shame Patience don't feel the same.
I know. I mean, if you did what you did up here, and you go up to someone and go, "Hey, how you doing, you old cunt?" You know, they wouldn't take that well. I mean, granted, I haven't gone up to any of my neighbours lately and gone, "Hey, how you doing, you wrinkly bitch?"
Now he's down. If he recovers, I ain't going back for him.
Hit him with a stick.
He's recovered. I ain't going back for him. I've hit him with a
Run.
I've hit him with 3 swords. I'm not going to do better than that.
I kicked that guy in the balls and threw a Subway sandwich at him. What more do you want me to do?
Do they explode? When did Zoro start mixing nitroglycerin into his style? That's a question for you, Ollie.
No, I think probably. I don't remember him having a specific technique that causes explosions. So maybe he just swung the sword at such speed that it ignited the hydrogen in the air.
Can he do that?
Probably.
I think some people are so awesome they can just do what they want and damn the laws of nature.
That's probably how they end up
It's
on
one of
Death
those.
Battle.
Wait, you didn't punch down that door. You kicked it. I'm Barry Burton. If I said I punched it with my foot, then I did.
Well, he's just took out a bridge with his foot, so he's not far off.
I'm gonna kick you in the nuts with a hammer.
What's with these Kuma guys?
Oh, Kuma. Right.
Okay, so Bartholomew Kuma is one of the 7 warlords of the city, or at least he was. He volunteered, they say, for a procedure. It's implied he was coerced or forced into it, to basically be turned into a robot. And they have now mass-produced said robot, and that's what the pacifistas are. So they have mass-produced a pirate warlord.
Unfortunately, if you're as good as I am, he probably runs on Windows 98 and not very well.
This is the last time we see him as a sentient being, and he even says to Olivia, I think, "You'll never see me again." Before he, I'll wait to the end of the level before he say anything.
very surprised I managed to manifest laser eyes without resorting to magic.
Fire breath.
He's down.
Shane's down! Shane's down!
You're
God
right, they have
almighty,
mass produced
He
them.
is broken in half!
I think that's what the question mark's about. They don't know what number it is.
Yeah.
Tell you what though, they go down rather easily.
Not in the show they did.
Maybe I'm just that good.
Maybe.
He's down. Where am I going?
Oh, another WWE release, by the way, Ollie.
Oh, really?
Well, actually, this one was actually a result of a heated argument with Vince McMahon. Mustafa Ali has requested his release. He's apparently had a heated argument with Vince, and this has led to him leaving, so I guess that's different.
Why is Usopp such a burden? He's having to take the long way round to the rendezvous. Die like the many versions of Captain America no one likes.
I've only just watched the first 2 episodes of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Should I carry on or?
No.
I thought it was alright.
My fiance forced me.
Oh.
Maybe I'll just go for Witcher instead.
See how Usopp flees like a coward. Book of Boba Fett's good.
I mean, it's warming up.
I just one-shotted that guy.
Eels, boy.
I'm sorry about you, boy. Who are you?
I just one-shotted Akuma. Not the Street Fighters version. I'm not Shao Kahn.
Feel the power of Shao Kahn.
Or at least that's Death Battle's logic anyway. I am one-shotting these things and they call them super soldiers?
You gotta remember, they weren't created like Captain America.
Clearly.
They were created using whatever we could get from Poundland.
It would win a fight between Captain America and Zoro.
Oh, good question.
Time. Time wins. Because time is the apex predator of the universe.
He sounded just like Soren from Star Trek Generations.
You take that back.
No, he's a good character, you should be thrilled.
It gets back!
No,
I don't know who the character is, so I don't know if you're insulting me.
it's not an insult, he was a very good character.
Okay, yeah, then. Okay, I'll accept it then.
Played by the same actor who played Lindemann in Heroes.
Ah, yes, heroes.
Malcolm McDowell.
I'm still living with the fact that Malcolm McDowell is death in Castlevania and has some of the best lines.
I was put here on the dawn of time to be
Is there a point to this? Are you telling me you're fucking obituary, Belmont? I'm going to eat your soul, shit it out, and then use it to smother your fucking girlfriend.
Oh no, another one. Well, the good news is they're at the rendezvous point, which is where I was going anyway. What can you tell me about these guys, Ollie?
Which guys?
Sentomaru.
Oh, that's just a Navy captain.
Another Navy captain.
In the Navy, we can cut your ass ablaze. In the Navy.
We can blast you into oblivion. Pacifista.
Yeah, that's what they call the Roy units in Barmoni.
Oh, great.
What?
Metal barricades. I hope that's supposed to work in my favour. Personally, I don't like barricades. They make me feel boxed in.
Yes, I can understand what you're saying now.
There's a pacifista just on the other side of that. I don't think he's going to try and get in. Ah. Now I've got to take this guy out again, hopefully for the last time. I grow tired of doing this, so it'll be for the last time. Will you kindly lie down?
Are you all fighting on different parts of the same map then, or how does it work?
No, he's here and I'm here.
Oh,
He just kept going back up.
Yeah, we're just watching, but but Jack does have allies, CPU allies that are fighting on the map.
oh, got you. Oh, okay, fine. I got
Have you ever played a Warriors game before?
No, I don't think so.
Sure.
Right, they're basically the greatest catharsis game that exists. It's usually just you that's a really powerful character running around a map, killing most enemies that will die in one shot.
Oh, kind of like Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, Dynasty Warriors is. Yeah, that's what I mean by the Warriors series.
Oh, sorry. Okay, right.
Yeah, but they have branched out. So this is Pirate Warriors, which is made by the same company but uses One Piece as kind of like a skin. Then you've got other things like you've got Samurai Warriors, you've got Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage. There's actually way too many different Warriors games. I mean, hell, there's even the Hyrule Warriors games on Switch that are basically the same thing.
Oh, wow.
But with Legend of Zelda.
Is it Midas that do the games?
You what?
Midas is it who make the games?
No, it's Koei Tecmo
Okay.
that do the Warriors games. But they also did Berserk, which I think our friend Ian absolutely loves because he's a big old fan of Berserk.
Oh, right.
I never
Even if
understood-
it is just PTSD, the anime.
I never really
Or the
understood the
manga.
appeal pretty much for that reason.
It's meant to be a whole human spirit of you overcoming everything. That's kind of like why it inspired Dark Souls.
Suddenly, I really want to play Dynasty Warriors again. That was a good...
It does have that effect on you, doesn't it?
Yeah, massively. Did you ever play the Kessen series as well?
The what series?
Kessen. I think it was made by the same people as well, but it was more like a strategy.
Then, I can't say I have.
No. Oh. Oh, those were great games.
just my imagination, or is he not taking any health damage? In the words of Lobo, lights out, Clyde. Oh, okay. Is this where Zoro's gonna die, Ollie? Oh, apparently not. Why does this guy look so smug?
All of the Navy admirals are based on famous Japanese actors, iconic characters.
Who for some reason look like baseball players.
Including Kuzan the Iceman.
Ice Warrior. I do other things.
And how much you learn of an Iceman?
Oh, but you can't put... Oh, mere mortal. You cannot put a price on powers like these.
This is a very significant part in the anime. It's the first time that Luffy's response to a problem is run away.
Well, all pirates have to do that eventually when the odds are against them.
Yeah, the ancient Joestar tradition of running away.
Run away!
Run away!
仲間たちが消され、ルフィの悲痛な叫びが虚しく響き渡る。
なんだ俺は仲間一人も救えない。もう二度と会うことはない。さらばだ。
絶望に打ちひしがれるルフィもまた同じようにクマの手によっていずこかへと飛ばされる。
Well, this is something to look forward to.
12番グローブ。この日、船長モンキー・リー・ルフィ率いる海賊団麦わらの一味は完全崩壊を喫した。
Oh well, I still got S rank. Luffy lost all his friends, but I got an S rank.
Yeah.
Paid off is worth it, I suppose.
Luffy should consider the loss of his friends a minor inconvenience by comparison. Ah, that costume. I don't know what it means, but I'm sure it looks good. So where are we now then? Oh, Ace is getting executed. Well, that's tough.
バーソロミュークマに飛ばされたルフィがたどり着いたのは桜花七部会ボア・ハンコックが治める仁ヶ島アマゾンリリーだ。
Yes, 'tis a shame.
気ままに振る舞うルフィを敵視するハンコックだったが、やがてルフィの大気に触れて心を許し、すっかり惚れ込んでしまう。そんな中、
Isn't he a bit
重
young?
大な事件が報じられる。黒
I'm
姫
not sure
マ
how
ーシャ
old
ル
he
ディ・
is.
ティーチがルフィの兄エースを捕らえ、新たに七部会に任じられたという。エースが海軍によって公開処刑されることを知ったルフィは、ハンコックの助力を得て、兄が幽閉されているインペルダウンに潜入。
He is way too young
そ
for
こでバギーや元バ
Buggy the Clown again.
Hey, kids.
Number 2 is still alive?
Yes.
Does anyone die in this series?
俺行くよ。
Quite a lot, sadly.
もし諦めたら悔いが残る。
Kind of takes away from the drama a bit, don't you think?
さらにかつての強敵
They got better.
And what's with
I mean, depends on the context. But I would.
what's with Queen Margin Boo over there?
そんなルフィたちの前に意外な男が現れる。かつてジャヤで出会い、エースを捕らえて海軍に引き渡した張本人、黒ひげであった。
Man, this is really trippy.
Yeah. Try watching the series.
Well, it's about 1,000 episodes long so far.
Yeah.
We have to
About
start something.
1006, I believe.
Yeah, I need to watch this week's episode still.
I kind of skipped a few episodes along the way, otherwise I would have lost interest.
しかし海軍本部へ続く航路上
Yeah, but you're still thinking of it in terms of getting caught up.
それを開く
Just go along for the ride at your own pace, and you'll be caught up before you know it, and then
I
you'll
am,
curse the fact
I
that
am along for the ride. I'm just trying to make sure I'm still wish to continue going along for the ride.
行くよ。
and
Hey, I
then
watched all
curse-
52 episodes of the Chris Chan documentary, so, you know.
必ず
Ah, yes.
Anything
I've,
possible.
I've watched all of them.
I can't believe I spent however many hours of my life watching them, but I was hooked.
航路へ向かうルフィたち
Dude, like, over 30 parts. I mean, you can't watch them all in a day at this point.
It's actually
公
nuts.
開処刑を前に
It is
And-
not. It is nuts. But then again, it's a guy that has a wiki about
エー
them.
スの生い立ちに関する
Has literally an entire community. Is the reason for the Kiwi Farm's entire existence,
Yeah.
and also the creation of the term lolcow, and is now sadly in prison.
The thing is, like, it's so weird that he's better documented than the most famous historical figure you can think of.
Yeah, I
He-
know it's terrifying that no other individual in the entirety of history has ever been as documented as this individual, and what's scarier is the fact that most of the information was kind of given by him.
海
Yeah.
軍本部元帥
I just
I mean,
realised
that's why the quickie exists, to literally keep and document him.
I just realised I passed up an opportunity to play as Whitebeard. Ollie, am I stupid?
Not necessarily.
I'd say in this game, Whitebeard gives you a little bit of a taste of what it's like to play as giant characters, because I'll say the one thing this game gives you that the other Warriors games don't is playing as a giant character isn't something that other Warriors games tend to, do.
I've played as
This
giant
game lets
character-
you...
I've played as giant
Well, put it this
characters
way,
in this
playing
game.
as someone like, say, Kaido or Whitebeard, you'll just be able to walk into things and just hurt them.
I suppose I've played as semi-giant characters, so I've had a notion of what that's like.
I mean, other ones are like Big Mama.
Whitebeard, is he from Alba, Ollie?
I'm not sure.
海賊王ゴールドロジャーだ。
Was his father Gold Roger?
2年前か。
Hey,
俺が自身の海賊団を結
although
成し、
that's not well
船長として
known.
卓越した
Doesn't that mean Gold Roger is Luffy's father?
No, they're not. They're not
我々は
brothers
よう
by
やく
blood.
気づいた。
Oh.
ロジャーの血
Okay,
が
I'm
書い
born.
ていなかったと。
Posits it up further after this point in the
我々
anime.
と時を同じくして、それに気づいた白ひげは、お前を次の海賊王に育て上げる。
So climb on board and bring
I was
along.
gonna say, who's this, Nami?
自分の船に乗せた。
違う。俺が親父を海賊王にするためにあの船に。
そう思っているのはお前だけだ。現に我々が
I have to say, I've been rather annoyed with Ace lately. After I finished the Alabaster arc, I thought how much suffering could have been avoided if he stayed with them just a bit longer, at least long enough to face Crocodile.
必ず
Ace would have won that fight. He'd have turned Crocodile to glass.
True.
だからこそここでお前の首を取ることには大きな意味がある。
I'd like this more if there were an English dub.
Hmm.
I'm sort
Yeah,
of...
Koei kind of became really cheap with the games later and just kind of translated it but didn't use English voice actors for a lot of new stuff.
I'm sorely tempted to abridge this game.
Do it.
Do it!
Do it.
No.
Fun.
Yeah, but do you guys know any voice actors who'd be willing to do it with me?
Well, I'd do it. If that's a thing you want me to do, I'll do a voice.
Maybe at some point. I do have some other projects to work on. Is Whitebeard from Alba?
Possibly.
Okay, now I really wish I'd chosen him for this. I feel weak and sheepish.
Whitebeard is the strongest pirate in the world.
I just wanted to play as Crocodile because I upgraded him and he kicks ass and he reminds me of David Xanatos.
Yeah. He looks a bit like him, doesn't he?
Him again. It's what I referred to as an ice that word Ollie said I shouldn't use on streams. What's he screaming about? Of course he knows Shanks.
He's one of the 4 pirate emperors, as is Shanks.
I wish you could have seen the look on my face when you first told me that, Ollie. Okay, 2 potential kings of the pirates. Victory condition: get to Oris Plaza to rescue Ace. Lose condition: Luffy, Whitebeard or Jinbei defeated. I sincerely doubt Whitebeard's going to get defeated. I know this is the boring phase, but you know.
Well, it's got to be done. Yeah, leveling up your characters.
Yeah, I prefer to do it off stream, but opportunity.
It doesn't take long to do.
It does if I run out of coin. And I say that because I refuse to call them berries. I don't like berries.
Well, they can't exactly. Everything can't just be some random gold coin.
Why not?
Some people like to be unique with their currency. I mean, you remember, orcs like pickled eggs.
6 pickled eggs.
Now, keep in mind, Ollie, you're still dealing with that lawsuit from that orc for racism.
I mean, I wasn't being racist. I was.
But the social justice orc pretty much asked for quite a lot of pickled eggs as recompense.
That doesn't mean he's gonna get it. Ooh, blood
he will.
blow. That looks interesting.
Oh, you will. Hold on, I want to do a League of Gentlemen thing. Oh, you will, Ollie, or else we'll go to the law about those fridge freezers filled with human organs and not fish fingers.
Damn them.
You can't. Those are for medical research. Tell it to the judge.
We are now playing as Crocodile, the David Xanatos of One Piece.
Hooray!
Or is David Xanatos the Crocodile of Gargon?
Well, he came first, and he's played by Jonathan Frakes, so enough said.
Did he come first?
Yes?
When was Gargoyles? Really? I'm gonna look this up.
I think Gargoyles was made in like the early 90s.
Yep, 1994 to 1997. Gargoyles did indeed come first.
Ended too soon, really.
It really did. Gargoyles was a gem.
Feels like
Never
they
seen
didn't...
it.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen a lot. Well, Ollie, to be fair, in 1994, what were you?
3.
Exactly. You were barely a speck.
You were
in
barely
that
a glint.
goddamn chair.
You were barely a glint in the milkman's eye.
Well, no, he's past that. He's past the glint in the milkman's eye. He was barely a glint in his wheelchair at that time. I think he was on crutches, maybe, at worst.
At 3, I don't think I needed any mobility aid yet.
Don Flamingo?
Oh, yes, Don Flamingo, who's very pink.
He's going to be crimson with his own blood if he tries to stop me.
Who wants to tell him?
He's just made someone turn against their allies, didn't he?
Dude, he's looking fabulous. Of course he did.
Oh. Reminds me of the Dreadmasters. Ollie, is this the Joffrey of One Piece that you told me about?
Indeed.
Oh.
Well, it's like if Joffrey had... well, he's more like if Tywin Lannister was as petty as Joffrey.
Oh. What?
And cruel.
Maybe I should offer him a drink. What do you think?
Something purple, I would hope.
What was the purple stuff in those Sunny D adverts?
I don't know.
No, it was always, they said it in the same order, and it was always like orange juice, purple stuff. Ooh, Sunny D. What is the purple stuff? Where did it come from, and why does every fridge have it?
Mihawk.
Oh fuck yeah, Mihawk. But this was back when he was called Me Thrush.
I don't call him Hawkeye, I won't like to differentiate.
Oh god.
Well, his full name is Dracul Mihawk. Hawkeye is a nickname.
You see, Zorro, it is going to take you 15 years to die.
15 years?
Let's just say it has something to do with snails.
I do not know what I'm doing.
I love that they couldn't tell who he was until he pulled off the things off his eyebrows.
I don't know if I'm...
They look something like this.
I don't
No,
know if
not really. Philip of Burgundy.
I have no idea if I'm doing this right.
Defend the 7 warlords of the sea. Defeat Smoker and break through the siege of the marine.
Defeat Smoker before the lung cancer does.
I don't think that ship has sailed.
Is he even susceptible to that? Like,
I
his
don't
internal
know,
organs are made of smoke.
Smoke meets sand.
I suppose that's the best way to get rid of him. Blow him away.
That's why I thought maybe Mr. 5 could probably beat
There's,
him.
Or better yet, get some of that breathalyzer spray and just like spray him.
Smoker has been smoked.
Or run into a no smoking zone. Then he's breaking the law.
Because Logia fruits change their internal organs into being composed of the thing as well. That's
So
the
what
only
if someone
reason-
ate the penis fruit? Does that mean that their lungs would become dildos?
If there
I
was
mean-
one.
I mean, there's a biscuit fruit. There actually is.
What about the fondue fruit?
I mean, there's a mochi fruit as well. So
Oh god, Ollie. The kebab fruit.
the kebab fruit. No, it'd be the bab fruit or something.
Why do I get the feeling if Vince McMahon was watching this, he'd be like, we need the ass fruit.
And if you listen carefully, you can hear Vince McMahon scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh no, like he's gone through the bottom of the barrel into the ground and he's
Yeah,
half a
no, he
mile
hasn't
deep.
reached the bottom of the barrel, he's throwing the fucking barrel away.
He's gone through the bottom of the barrel and is half a mile deep underground at this point.
Half a mile. He's on the other side of the fucking planet right now, Ollie. With a new fucking barrel. He's scraping, and he's coming back. He is splitting the earth in two.
Toshigi has been buried alive. Buried alive. Oh, a giant!
Punch it in the dick.
I don't care how I kill it, as long as I kill it.
That is a good way to look at it. There's no adverts on Whatever Shall We Do? Murder people.
Good plan, short man.
And short man. Oh, David Firth and your horrible, horrible things.
You see what I have to put up with, Mahmood.
David Firth's a throwback.
I know, but we got a new episode of Burnt Face Man last year, so that was worth it.
It's surely not still on Newgrounds, is it?
No, it's on YouTube.
Oh wow, okay.
Definitely going to be
Newgrounds still
archiving this
exist?
stream.
It does, yeah.
I don't know if Newgrounds still exists actually.
It does. I've checked. It is still there.
Oh, okay.
I thought Flash wasn't a thing anymore. Am I? No, wait, it is.
It's,
Of course it does. I mean that's how Crunchyroll works. They're still using like Adobe Flash. Well, Crunchyroll is still using Adobe Flash.
See
I
if
mean,
all
it's
those
fitting because
Marines
like
died?
half the episodes of Naruto Shippuden look like they were made in Adobe Flash.
Well, to be fair, Ollie, they were a pirate website before they became quote-unquote legit. And they did kind of sponge most of the money away on everything else but the things they said they were going to spend it on, so it makes sense that they're still using ancient technology. I'm honestly surprised that most of the stuff doesn't look like it was, filmed on wood.
So many people dying en masse. I'm almost sympathetic.
Almost.
But yeah, it's just that David Firth doesn't really update as much as he used to. So he did like a Burnt Face Man thing like 8 months ago. And that's really about it. The rest of his stuff is like over a year old.
Oh, do you remember Not Stanley?
Yes, I remember Not Stanley. Remember the Salisbury Toast Boy thing that you really hated?
Oh yeah.
I try not to.
I think the Valentine's Day special was probably the best.
The Christmas special was just evil.
Oh no.
I think it reminded us too much of someone we knew.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Someone,
Mince pies, eh? There'd better be some left. This is all getting messy, and I don't want to clean it up. Oh, the Valentine's Day special was really fucking bizarre.
And then, of course, I ate her spleen.
It's just how casually he goes on about it. I walked in and she must have been crying, so I ate her spleen and ate her small intestine.
were there any
I
father?
got that, had a wank, and then just went home.
Were there
Same
any,
time next year, I guess.
were there any fava beans and a nice Chianti in that?
Probably. Oh, what about the black and white cartoon about berries? And the roof tiles. I remember, Ollie, specifically, your class occasionally, every time I walked by, would go, "You're always fucking staring at me with that glass fucking eye."
Yogurt pots.
Are
Are you?
That's what I got the bear for. Oh god.
Come on, you've got to give me an access way to that.
I do
bus.
remember watching Burnt Face Man in school, and then the history teacher laughing because he found the idea of Bastard Man Super Death Face Turbo funny.
Bastard boy.
I call it Pegeron because it sounds like it smells.
My dad made me cook a first meal by myself today.
Oh,
Well, let me put it this way: if I was to cosplay as characters from One Piece, it won't be a Sanji for any time now. I would feel greatly ashamed.
Did it not go as well as you'd hoped?
No.
so it went basically like that anime trope where people cook food and it's suddenly purple and somehow alive.
No, it was just cold.
Okay. Because there's this character that Liz likes in That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime who thinks her cooking is wonderful, but her food is actually always poisonous and deadly to whoever eats it.
You were
Just
reincarnated
doesn't realise
as a
that it's
slime?
terrible.
So many people dying. Did you see all of that?
I did, yes.
I wonder if I can fly over that. Yes, I can. Now I can't get back down. Yes, I can. Whitebeard's not doing particularly well.
Has Ace been executed yet?
I don't know.
It's taken a long time with this to read his rights.
When I think about reading rights, I think back to RoboCop when he kills Clarence. He said sayonara RoboCop, RoboCop shivved him in the neck, and then I said in commentary, that's one way to tell a person they have the right to remain silent. It still doesn't compare to Dick Jones getting fired. Figuratively and literally.
Oh well. What a burn.
Oh, the map's looking red.
What's looking red?
The map.
Oh yes, the map. Yes, that's because I'm surrounded by enemies. How does one
Just can't
manifest?
get this thing.
How does one manifest sand on ice? Okay, I believe he's about to get executed. Another admiral? Don't these people have marine soldiers to do their work for them?
Yeah, but you know what they say, if you want something done properly...
Hire more people to do it so you don't have to.
No, if you want something done properly, kill Baldric before you start.
If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. If it's not worth doing, give it to Rimmer.
Ollie.
Fuck you.
If you pay me first. Possibly mad, possibly more teeth than brain cells. Yeah, that's the thing, by the way. They did bring Holly back for the movie.
Oh, very good.
They found his backup disc, and guess what it is?
What?
A literal massive floppy disk.
Crocodile saving Luffy's life. When do you ever thought you'd see that happen?
Marine Corps made strange alliances.
Oh yeah, Buggy's around. That's weird enough.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, Luffy's crewmates aren't here to help him because Bartholomew's Kuma bitch slapped them all to the four corners of the world.
I mean, the world doesn't have corners, but okay.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Oh well. Means I get to kick ass as Crocodile.
Oh, blimey, mate.
That was overkill.
Definitely going to be archiving this stream.
Don't move or we'll shoot. Go right ahead. Bang, bang, padow, 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 bang.
Luffy, where did you eviscerate that mast?
堂々としちょるのドラゴンの息子かわいいねこの若さ
No. I'll be a friend. No. That was clever. Gear what? Sorry, Luffy, you're using Kaioken against a Super Saiyan.
お前のじいさんは恩人だが仕方ねえよなお前にはまだこのステージは早すぎる
Sand versus ice. I shouldn't be able to win this. Don't need that. Ah, this is why I shouldn't be able to win. You know what I think I like best about Crocodile?
What?
Maybe I've always had some kind of admiration for any apex predator that lived through Decay 3 extinction. Physically unchanged for thousands of years because it's the perfect killing machine. How does the rest of that Archer reference go, Ollie?
I think that was it.
They're not gonna kill him, are they?
I'm guessing Game of Thrones Season 1 Episode 9 flashbacks.
Is that gonna happen, Ollie?
I mean, there doesn't look to be much Luffy can do to stop it.
Jack, how emotionally invested are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
0. Ollie seems to think I'm afraid to display my emotions.
You are. I don't think anything. You've demonstrated this repeatedly.
Even though I cried when I watched Chopper's origin story.
I mean, I'd consider you a monster if you didn't. Although that is the least believable thing about One Piece to me, is that Chopper was ever ostracized by humans, because he's friggin' adorable. And I do not believe humans would treat him that way.
Yes, they would. Have you not met humanity?
I mean, he would have been able to find more than one friend.
Technically, he found 2.
Well, yeah.
One of them was just as emotionally invested as I would have been. Jinbai unlocked. Whitebeard unlocked.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I already unlocked Blackbeard. RS Plaza All Out War. Yeah, go on, let's play as him again.
Gonna have to call it a night, chaps. Unfortunately, work in the morning.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, guys. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Nice of you to come by, Mahmood. Feel free to join other future streams.
Thanks, dude. Have a good night.
Later, old friend.
You too.
Will do. You too. Bye.
Bye.
You can see why he was my best friend.
Yeah, he seems
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, seems a pretty sound fella.
Ugh. Pretty dummy. Is there enough coin? Damn it, could have got that one. Bugger. Wait there, is he going somewhere? I assume that's a Seastone prison isn't in his shackles.
俺は嬉しくて涙が止まらねえ。今になって命が惜しい。
クソったれ。ウルトシ並みは超えられんか、白ひげ。
That was a little anticlimactic. Cracks on the ground that make it easier for me, right? I have to give Kobe a beating.
It's overdue.
Why did he become a B yet? Become a SOB?
No, I just thought
Did you say anything about these
that was funny
characters?
to say.
Did you say anything about these characters, Ollie? I'm going to assume it's because you know something that I don't.
To be fair, it usually would be, but
Tell me, Kobe, do I hit harder than your dad? Hold on, no, it wasn't his dad. I was thinking of Morgan there.
Oh yeah.
Pacifista one-shot it. Two more Pacifistas one-shotted. They got to give up at some point, right, Ollie?
Cool.
I mean, they're super soldiers, so maybe the way to beat them is to trap them in an elevator surrounded by a load of their slightly weaker guys.
Maybe.
Ellie, did you see that? I'm using the poison hook.
Yeah.
少しだけ本気を出そうかね。ランドセッコ。ランドです。そりゃ。
I wouldn't say those were cracks, I'd say they were elevations myself.
There you go, I'm going to call it a night here, 'cause I've got to get up early to take Nicole to school.
Alright, Sam.
Well, thanks for having me on here, and I'll speak to you both soon, hopefully.
I hope so too, Sam. I'd like to finish what we started before the conversation we had before we started this stream.
Same. I also want to talk to you about that. I want to show you a scene at one point from the Japanese Transformers game, purely because I think you'd get so much amusement out of it from Starscream. Let's just say it's a plan he has that backfires but gets him a lot of respect from the Decepticons he really doesn't want.
Some people are just never satisfied, are they?
Well, it's more that he's trying to convince Megatron and Galvatron to kill each other because of time travel stuff. However, but he inadvertently reminds them that they've got, you know, that if Galvatron kills Megatron, he'll cease to exist. And vice versa. And they go like, "Thank you, Starscream. You saved us from killing each other and ruining the timeline." He starts getting praise he doesn't want because he just wanted them both to actually kill each other. Also, the voice acting is terrible.
I see.
Alright, I'll speak to you soon then.
Bye, Sam. Stay safe.
Bye. You stay safe too.
So Luffy has a sonic shriek now.
That is the Conqueror's Hat. He doesn't know what it is or how to use it yet, but basically he is one of the select few people who can overwhelm and render people unconscious simply by exerting his will outward. Later on, it just becomes a handy mechanism for him not to have to deal with the grunts.
Is Mihawk not on our side?
No, he is with the world government as one of the warlords, who are a government outfit.
I see. Guess I'm gonna have to do what Zoro could not then. Mihawk is down. What in the world, according to Garp? I defeated him before the game was aware of it. I love doing that. Crap.
じいちゃんそこどいてくれ
僕はギリカルフィわしゃ海軍本部中将じゃお前が生まれるはるか昔からわしは海賊たちと戦ってきたここを通りたくばわしを殺してでも通れ
I think this place is more difficult for.
それがお前たちの選んだ道じゃ
できねえよじいちゃんどいてくれ
できねばエースは死ぬだけだ
嫌だ
嫌なことなどいくらでも起きるわしゃ容赦せんぞルフィお前を敵と見なす
Garp doesn't like it.
No. I can see that.
貴様も人の親だガー
Yet to try, I suppose. Alright, golden boy, let's see what you got. I fought against him in the treasure log, I know what he does. Why does he have an afro?
I don't know.
I just won without taking any damage.
ルフィお前ってやつは麦わらのルフィ
You
お前
again.
を死刑に値する兄弟ともに私の手で処刑するのみ
ゴムゴムのギガント風船
処刑台が崩れる落ちるな撃て処刑台ごと吹き飛ばせ爆炎の中に炎のトンネルがお前は昔からそうさルフィ俺の言うこともろくに聞かねえで無茶ばっかりしやがって
That's his name, don't wear it out.
戦えるかルフィ
もちろんだ
Is that a trick question? No S rank.
大したもんじゃねえ
I didn't defeat enough enemies. I'm sorry, that doesn't normally happen to me.
Ah,
Anything left of this arc?
not sure.
Oh,
I mean, you are basically at the end of.
I think I'll go with Ace this time.
世話にあげる
Anyway, Jack, I'm about passing out. I think I'm gonna have to call it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Can't stay for one more mission.
Sure, why not? I'll top it out for one more.
I was rather hoping I'd be finished by now. Why don't you give me the short version of what's happening and I'll skip this?
Well,
ちょっと待てよ親父縁起でもねえ一緒に新世界へ帰るんだろ親父お前らと俺はここで別れ全員必ず生きて無事新世界へ帰還しろほら時代の残党だ新時代に俺の乗り込む船はねえ
Sound like that dickhead Belmira.
いけやろうやだ親父船長命令だ行くんだよ随分長く旅をしたケリをつけようぜ海軍親父
エース行こうおっさんの覚悟が
分かってる無駄にはしねえ白ひげを討ち取れ
That's not going to happen, gents.
一つ聞かせろエース俺が親父でよかったか
I thought Gold Roger was his father.
もちろんだ
adopted father. Whitebeard considers his entire crew his children.
Oh.
He has them call him Pops,
Oh.
and he refers to them as his sons.
I do hope this is the last bit.
It is, I'm fairly sure.
No, I don't have the... This is going to be tricky.
なんという失態だ
It shouldn't be too long a level.
I think I'll avoid the pacifistos this time.
おっと簡単には逃がさねえ道を塞いじまうのが早いか氷俺のものを溶かして
Well, that's not very convenient.
It's okay, I made a fire.
He's a fireman.
That was just a perfect solution to the problem, wasn't it? Ice walls, I'm fire, you idiot!
I always wanted to be a fireman until I discovered they put out fire.
Oh, another ice wall, however will we get through it?
If only we had someone whose speciality was fire.
That's my icebreaker, don't you know? That one,
a good one.
I would like if those shields had sea stone prisms in them.
Well, you'd have a tougher time getting through.
Damn, I failed. What's the point of having devil fruit powers for lava when there's one for fire?
Don't take the bait, Ace.
He's taking the bait, isn't he?
He's taking the bait.
He's really not an ace in the hole. He may be an ace hole though. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot. Ruined my shot. Why do I think a ring of fire was going to affect a guy who's made of lava? Flame off.
白ひげは敗北者として死ぬ。小宮山の大将にゃあつらい向きじゃろうが。
白ひげはこの時代を作った大海賊だ。この時代の名が白ひげだ。
I thought Gold Roger did that.
I guess technically he did.
大木屋じゃ言うて油断しちょりやせん。お前はただの火。わしは火を焼き尽くすマグマじゃ。
I did thought this was a bit of an unfair
海賊王
fight.
ゴールド・ロジャー、革命家ドラゴン。この二人の息子たちが義兄弟とは恐れ入ったわい。貴様らの血筋はすでに大罪だ。誰を取り逃がそうが、貴様ら兄弟だけは絶対に逃がさん。よう見ちょれ。
おい待て、ルイ。
I reiterate, he's not gonna die, is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh. Shit.
Indeed.
You are inevitable, and he is Whitebeard.
Named characters rarely die in One Piece, but when they do,
That guy was inevitable, and he was Fire Fist Ace.
何言ってんだ。バカなこと言うな。誰か手当てしてくれ。エースを助けてくれ。無駄だ。自分の命の終わりくらいわかる。もう持たねえ。だから聞けよルフィ。何言ってんだ。エース死ぬのか。約束したじゃねえかよ。お前絶対死なねえって言ったじゃねえかよ。
Doesn't seem right. All this was made so that he could live.
そうだな。
yeah.
サボの剣とお前みてえな世話の焼ける弟がいなきゃ俺は生きようとも思わなかった。誰もそれを望まねえんだ。仕方ねえ。心残りは一つある。お前の夢の果てを見れねえことだ。
It's a shame. If Whitebeard was retiring, he could have joined the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
昔誓い合った通り俺の人生には悔いはない。嘘だ。嘘つけ。嘘じゃねえ。俺が本当に欲しかったものはどうやら名声なんかじゃなかったんだ。俺は生まれてきてもよかったのか。欲しかったのはその答えだった。もう思いも出ねえ。ルフィ、俺がこれから言う言葉をお前後からみんなに。
I look forward to skipping most of this.
親父、みんな。そしてルフィ。今日までこんなどうしようもねえ俺を、鬼の血を引くこの俺を。 愛してくれてありがとう。
His fire has burnt out.
Yeah.
But that is war.
It is.
Glad I got a chance to play as him. That'll be the last of it.
Yeah, that's the end of
Hey, I unlocked him.
Paramount War.
Was I supposed to unlock Brooks or something?
I mean, it's weird if you haven't unlocked him by this point. He's been with the crew for a while.
Oh, don't tell me there's another one. Oh, for God's sake, no! Sorry, Ollie.
This is just the retreat.
Him? Gentlemen, I find myself in a bewilderment. Here I were, streaming, expecting it to come to an end any time now, when suddenly I hear an ungodly sight on screen. A story arc that hasn't been finished yet. Would that be, First Mate? This better be quick.
I fail to see how it couldn't be.
I think I probably resist the urge not to drop him.
Oh god, it's an escort mission. I hate those.
Get a move on, you strange and insane idiot! I can't get to that area, it's blocked off. Let's see one. Oh, it's like that, is it? Wrong way round. My bad.
Bye. Jinbei does eventually join the crew.
Yeah.
So it's a hell of a road to get there.
Yeah, he wasn't in the Straw Hat Crew when I fought them. It was just Robin, Sanji, Nami, Zoro, Frankie, Chopper, Usopp, Brooks and Luffy. What a good way to die.
Just One Piece wrap up finally. Yeah, but they got a sequel called Two Piece. So, what do you think of the crew so far in your watching of the show?
I hate them.
Okay, but seriously, what do you think about it?
I only really like Zoro.
Really?
I think Luffy's too stupid to be a captain.
I hated Luffy for the longest time.
I mean, Nami spends most of her time ordering the crew. She may as well be captain.
I had that same thought around then, yes. So, Robin has joined the crew at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. She's basically replacing Vivi.
Yeah.
But is also much more powerful than Vivi, so...
You know the thing which I skipped, right? Which I told you I skipped about her leaving?
Yeah.
I only skipped the end of the episode where Bon Clay sacrificed himself. I did see her last episode where she rides off with what's her name? What's his name?
Yeah. Yes.
So it wasn't all bad.
Yeah.
Buggy, if you don't keep moving, I'm going to put sand in your shoes, and that's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I hate it. If I go to the beach, because my parents used to drive us down to the beach, so I'm finding sand in my wheelchair for weeks. I don't even know how it got in there. I may not have touched
him again. Right, okay, now this time you face Crocodile.
a red dog or a crocodile. Akainu in Japanese literally means red dog.
I know Sam should never beat Molten Magma, but...
I mean, if you pour enough of it over it, like, just bury it.
Fair enough. Fire meets Sand Bucket.
Yeah. Sand in great enough quantities can basically bury anything.
Ice guys were really here. Oh great. Don't tell me.
ロジャーの意志を継ぐ者たちがいるよういずれエースの意志を継ぐ者も現れる決意を立てずあいつらの炎が消えることはねえそしていつの日も全てを背負って世界に挑む者が現れる興味はねえあの宝を見つけた時世界はひっくり返るのさ
That's what I mentioned during our Discord chat when I talked about the One Piece, Ollie. The treasure, not the series. My suspicion is too many people won't want it to be found.
さらばだ息子たち死んでやがる立ったまんま
I think he
白ひげ海
feels
賊団船長
cold.
大海賊エドワード・ニューゲー
Yeah.
ト通称白ひげマリンフォード頂上決戦にて死亡
さあ始めるぞ
Someone needs to teach that guy a lesson.
Yes.
見せてやるよ最高のショー
Now this is a big moment
黒ひげが出てきたぞ
that cements Blackbeard as the new strongest pirate in the world.
I believe that.
おめえらに俺の力ってもんを見せておこう
Glad you stuck around for this.
Yeah.
闇闇の実の力そして構えおやつの能力
He's stolen Whitebeard's devil fruit power.
How did he do that?
We still don't know. Everything we know about devil fruit specifically says that having 2 devil fruit powers is impossible.
I suppose if anyone was to do it, it would be Blackbeard.
Well, the prevailing fan theory is it has something to do with his dark fruit powers, which cancel out other devil fruit powers. So, we think he's somehow able to steal them from others as an application of the dark fruit. Because what the devil fruits are basically they are possessed fruits, and the power comes from the spirit in the fruit that enters your body at the moment you take the first bite. It changes you permanently, and the spirit doesn't leave you until you die. And in the case of Brook, not even then. Because he ate the revived fruits. But if you ate 2 devil fruits, the 2 spirits in your body would fight each other and you would basically be torn apart from the inside.
Oh, that's just cheating.
Yeah.
Alright, you bastard. I'm gonna bury you so far deep your black holes are gonna look like... Forgot what I was gonna say there. Think of something cool and pretend I said it, please.
Okay.
No! That's what I like doing to other people! You just got sandblasted.
誰も俺を止められねえ。全てを壊し飲み込んでやる。
Him again?
海賊という悪を許すな。
Why are you still here?
急げ、麦わらよこっち。置いてきなよ。麦わらのルフィを。
No, we are not leaving Straw Hat Luffy. You're very right. We're not leaving him.
No.
もうやめましょうよ。
Kirby.
これ以上戦うのやめましょうよ。
Please
命
do.
がもったいない。
数秒無駄にした。正しくもない海兵は海軍にはいらん。
言いたいこと言わない。
You
Shanks.
look like you might have at least one.
Shanks.
前が命をかけて生み出した勇気ある数秒は良くか悪くこの世界の運命を大きく変えた。
なんでここに四皇が。赤髪のシャンクスだ。
この戦争を終わらせに来た。マギー、そいつをルフィに。麦わら？前にあげたい宝の地図があるんだ。
本当かおい。待ってろ、届ける。
Good boy, Buggy.
あ
まだ暴れ足りねえ奴がいるのなら、おい、俺たちが相手をしてやる。どうだ、天使。いや、黒ひげ。
It's a Blackbeard versus red hair.
やめとこう。まだ時期が早い。
Shanks turns up, everyone backs off.
Damn right they do.
全員、この場は俺の顔を立てても
The guy who stared at a Sea King and said, beat it.
らう。終わりだ。
And then it did.
Or at least that's what he said in the Forkers version. Personally, I think that's better.
In the Funimation dub, he said, get lost.
Yeah, I think beat it sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm honest, while I was fighting him as Crocodile, fighting Blackbeard as Crocodile, I couldn't help but think I would have liked it if they actually did that in the anime and Blackbeard kills him.
後にマリンフォード頂上戦争と
It
呼ば
would
れる
be a
史上空前の戦い
pretty good illustration of his
シャンクス
power.
率いる赤髪海賊団
I
の
mean,
仲
two
裁によっ
villains
て
go
その
going
幕を
at
閉
it.
じた
That's always fun.
瀕死の重傷を負ったルフィはハンコックにかくまわれ一命を取り留めだがエースを救えなかったことで自責の念に苛まれ自暴自棄に陥ってい
I thought I was going to meet Brooke.
何が海賊王だ。俺は弱い。何一つ守れね
Is he a
た
merman?
見かねた人命は
Fish
力ずく
man,
でル
yes.
フィを諭す
ルフィ、失ったものばかり数えるな。ないものはない。確認せえ。お前にまだ残っているものは何
I
じゃ。
thought he was. I saw the gills on his shoulders.
仲間がいるよ。
大切な仲間の存在を再確認したルフィは集合場所であるシャボンディ諸島に向かおうとするそこへ両ヶ島に訪れたレイディと遭遇彼の言葉を受けルフィは自分たちの身に起きたことを改めて振り返る
私から提案がある乗るか反るかはもちろん君が決めろ
しばし後レイディの提案を承諾したルフィはシャボンディ諸島へ向かわずジンベエと共に とある行動を決行する。
麦わらのルフィが生きていた。また海軍本部に乗り込んだんだって。
一体何が目的でこんなことを。
そうか、分かったぞ。了解。
そうか、ルフィ。
分かったぞルフィ。
人の気も知らないで。
Now, I played as Buggy on the Treasure Log once. Had to fight against Chopper, right? Have a guess what I said.
I think I've got the ballpark, but I can't think of words right now.
I said, alright Chopper, meet Chop Chop.
Yeah, I was thinking something along those lines.
They have some dialogue in the One Piece Grand Battle video game. In 2 events. Chop Chopper comments on how swollen Buggy's nose is. That was a mistake. The other thing he says is he actually mistakes Buggy for an actual clown and thinks the circus is there to entertain him. And Buggy, of course, being the fool he is convinced he's actually there to entertain him as well. Today, in the Big Top. Wait a minute. So, we're on the entry to the New World arc next.
Yep.
This is definitely the place to end the stream there, I think. So, stay safe everybody, have a good night. Thanks for staying as long as you could, Ollie, you've been a real chap.
No problem.
Okay, good night everyone.